Do not support, I do not celebrate Black History Month. I think that that's the dumbest thing on planet Earth. It's 2022. When are we going to be done with this divisive stuff? We don't need a Black History Month. Every a day, every month is Black History Month. American history is Black history. What are we even doing at this point? And then let me tell you how dumb it is. And y'all still falling for this stuff. They picked the shortest month. The shortest month out of the entire year. To the month with the least amount of days. Y'all talking about Black History Month.
We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. I want you to hear what he said here. Hit play, please.
Well, if you don't like it here, then go to Africa.
Tells people that Black History Month ain't nothing. We shouldn't be celebrating it. Telling black people that they should go back to Africa if they don't like how they're being treated here. This bastard doesn't understand that he's black either, because he certainly doesn't act like he's black. He talks like a white supremacist. He thinks like a white supremacist. He's a black man with white supremacist ideals. It's pathetic. He's one of those so-called tools that these white people use against black people. He's even gotten himself a white wife, which is in this picture here. I'm not attacking people's wives and shit. I'm not going to do that because that's not the kind of guy I am. But it makes a lot of sense that he has these particular type of talking points. And has also gotten all in and got himself a white wife as well. Okay? Understandable. Former Officer Brandon Tatum is a great man. He's a very smart man, a very intelligent human being. When he talks about the negativity in the black community, he's not doing it to hurt your feelings. He's doing it to get you black people off of your ass and see the error of your ways and make yourselves better. Just like you want to make America great again, like Mr. Trump said way back in 2017, I believe. Brandon Tatum wants black people to do better. Having Black History Month is divisive as hell, because if that's the case, then white people should have a White History Month, Chinese people should have Chinese History Month, and so on and so forth. I mean, we even have the Hispanic Heritage Month and so on and such, but it's a divisive thing. Brandon Tatum is a man of the people. Brandon Tatum is a fucking asshole. That's what he is. He talks just like those fucking people who can't stand us as black people. Anything negative that he could find about black people, he's gonna talk about. And he finds it to be funny. He finds it to be something that he can entertain his mostly white audience with. This is a guy that is akin to a black male counterpart of Candace Owens, okay? Because Candace Owens, she can't stand black people, and she's black herself. She hates herself, literally, and wants to whitewash herself by talking like a white woman, being married to a white man, having a biracial child. And I believe that Brandon Tatum wants to do the same by talking badly about black people, using white supremacists and these people who can't stand us, using their talking points, and have themselves a white wife. Okay? So are you even surprised at a piece of shit like him, who has his own YouTube channel, and like I said, most of his followers are white? Do you even have to be surprised to understand that he's a popular person in that particular community? As I said before, he is a tool. He's a tool that they will use against us as black people. Many people chimed in about what this man said, go back to Africa. That's something that a white person would say to most of us black people if we don't like how we're being treated, because apparently to most white folks, they believe that black people are being treated fairly here. There are no issues of racism and injustice and discrimination. That is a figment of black people's imagination, but it is not a figment of imagination at all when we see this happening every single day. And there is black on black crime, yes, because I know you fuckers always want to use that as some goddamn excuse to try to throw off the topic at hand, but you're not throwing off anything. This piece of trash right here doesn't understand that he's a black man as well. He thinks that because white people accept him that he's one of them. But he still has our skin. And unfortunately, he is not the only one. You guys know this already. He's not the only one who acts like this. I just mentioned Candace Owens, but there are many others who act just like this piece of shit right here. So yeah, he'll come at you off the mouth and talk sideways, this and that. He'll run his mouth and try to talk to you like he's from the streets and shit like that. But then when he gets around white people, he talks like he's the most, intelligent human being on the planet. He knows how to turn it off and turn it on. I could do the same thing. But this is just a video quickly to talk about how stupid this asshole is and how he continues to talk shit about the black community. Can't stand the black community at all. Can't even stand being a black man. I know he hates himself when he looks in the mirror. He can't stand what he sees. Because even though he tries so hard to be a part of their circles, even if he is in their circles right now, okay? He's nothing more than a fucking tool. And he looks in the mirror and sees that he's still a black man, and that angers him. That angers him so deeply, I'm sure it does. You station yourself around the white folk. You talk around these points that black people make about the racial injustices in this world, especially in the USA, where we built this country. He talks about how immigrants were building, this country, and that's a goddamn lie. This shit was built by black people. And I've said so many times in other videos, and even have proof to back up what I say, like I always will back up what I say. Black people made most of the inventions in this goddamn world. They couldn't get the patents because the white people wouldn't allow them to. And they took the credit for it. Don't make me pull out the motherfucking receipts, because I got a lot of them. But this uneducated jackass, because that's what he is, runs his mouth like he knows exactly what he's talking about, and he doesn't. He's just a piece of trash, just like in this picture here, who runs his mouth in front of a microphone, and words just come out. Don't even fucking realize, or maybe he does, that what he's saying makes no fucking sense. What he's saying is not even accurate historically or any other way, okay? But just wants to run his mouth and show white people that I'm on your side. I'm against my people. My people ain't shit. I'm on your side. So accept me. People like this are nothing but puppets. They think that they're pulling the strings, but the strings are being pulled by others, and they're doing their bidding. This is the kind of guy that will run his mouth, and then he'll say, oh, well, you guys could talk all this shit online, but you'll never say, nigga, if I seen you in person, I'll say this shit to your fucking face, man. Give a fuck about you. I don't care if you used to be a cop. You ain't a cop no more. You just a man as far as I'm concerned. But that's not a threat. That's neither here or there. But dudes like this really piss me off. They get on a public platform as a black person, and they think they're really saying something going against their community. It's one thing to criticize your community, but this motherfucker makes it a mission, just like Candace Owens does. What a pathetic human being. A pathetic human being. A Trump supporter. Blue Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter ain't shit. Like I said, the organization is fucked up. The message and the mindset of Black Lives Mattering like everybody else's lives mattering, that's what I'm all about. This guy gets a kick out of talking about negative stories about black people. And then he has the nerve to get upset and angry when black people are criticizing him. Shut your fucking mouth, clown. Former football player. I'm not going into his background history. I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't do that. I don't do that. But he ain't got a clean background. He ain't got one. He turned his life around. That's good for him. He wanted to be a cop. He was a cop for a while. I guess he retired. Now he's on YouTube talking about issues that are going on in this country. But he don't know what the fuck he's talking about when it comes to us. And how the hell could he understand what's going on in the black community when he doesn't even consider himself black? He wants to be a part of another community. Okay? He don't even consider himself a member of the black community. He's just a burnt white man, basically. That's what he is. Burnt toast skin. He's not even that dark, okay? But I'm just saying. So yeah, Brandon Tatum, I'm pretty sure most of you heard of this fucker before. He's just like Anthony Brian Logan. He has the same mindset as those people, and he don't think highly of black people at all. Even the ones out here that are doing something, even the children in the community that are doing something, even the Africans over there that are doing something, he don't got nothing but disgust for them and all the support in the world for the other people.